Hey guys, this is Shane and welcome to my Curator of the Lost channel. And today I'm going over hauls from a thrift store and an estate sale. And I tell you, it's books just keep on coming down. I'm having no trouble finding stock. So I'm going to go over these examples, things I'm finding, things that are working for me in my store, things that I enjoy selling, and hopefully that'll give you some ideas of what to be on the lookout for, educate, train your eye, and hopefully they'll work for you too. So, hey, subscribe. Look forward to some comments. See what you're finding. See what you think. And with that, let's just jump straight on in. The first one is thrift store. I stopped by. We've got one of these new in our area. It's just opened up about a month ago. This one of these America's thrift store, and I've hit these in the past at other locations with very little success on things I like to sell, and specifically books. But man, this one that has opened up close to me, just a few miles down the road, I've stopped by there multiple times, and every time I go in, I'm bringing out lots of books. So here's some of the things I found lately in it. So the first were two paperbacks, and their paperbacks there are $1 a piece. Hardbacks are $1.50. So all these thrift store books are $1 for paperbacks and $1.50 for hardbacks. So here's two Isaac Asimov paperbacks, and Asimov would write, in addition to like the Robots series and the Foundation series, he would write a lot of these kind of scientific kind of exposés. And these two books are good, $2 for the pair. I've seen these exact two early editions sell for $15, so that's a good find there. Now this is a great one. This Largemouth bass book, I've seen this sold. I found two of them sold. One sold for $28. The other one sold for $75. So this may be a $50. It's $30 to $70. So great find for a buck. Here's a book, Erie, Alabama. You can see the original sticker on it was for $13.99. Haven't seen any of these sold. I've seen them listed anywhere from $15 to $25. I'm thinking I can get maybe, let's ask $10 for this. It's kind of good. Ghost stories for Alabama, like it. Then just across the state line, here's a back home at Williamson County. This is $10. There's some newer editions of this, but $10 book. I guess maybe this was somebody, I'm seeing a lot of this genealogy or history type stuff, and I think maybe it was somebody that, it was all, these came from one person. Here's one, Madison's Heritage. This is for a Madison, Connecticut. No dust jacket. The dust jacket was actually in pieces inside it. And it's got some soiling. I may try to clean that up with a little, just a little brush or something. But I've seen this sell for $15 with the dust jacket. Given no dust jacket and the soiling on the cover, may only be $10. I paid $1.50 for it, again, hardback. I liked it. Now here's one, Middletown's Days and Deeds. And I think this was Kentucky. Middletown, Kentucky. Has a little map there. Actually, I haven't found a good comp on this one. I'm thinking, I looked it up and I couldn't find it. I'm thinking that it's a solid, $15, $20. So again, paid $1.50. Here's an interesting one from the Frith Center, from Post Office to Art Center. This is in Nashville. Really cool place if you ever get up there. The Frith Museum of Art. Just goes about how that used to be a post office. This is a solid $10 book. Then they had two magazines. One on finding treasures of the Bible, and then another Bible fact and fiction. This one I've seen sell for about $12. This one's more like $6 or $8. I'll probably put these two together, ask like $17.99 for them, ship them together. So that'll be a good magazine lot. Then there was some Eagles, classic Eagles. Gotta love some Eagles. Some tab from the Eagles. This one I've seen sell from 10 to 22. It's got a little crease here. I'm thinking 15. I love when I find these tab books, especially if it's from artists and it's from exact albums and stuff. Sometimes those can bring 20 or 25 each, but this is, I think, a solid 15. Then here's Turn Left at Orion. Star watching, stargazing, learn your stars. This one has sold. I found two that had sold. One had sold for $18. One had sold for $30. Again, this was $1.50. Then here's a older women in Congress. This is probably $15. Covers women that served in Congress. Gives a little bio for them from 1917 to 1990. Obviously, this is probably was published around 1990 as far as it goes, but good $15. It's an early edition. Then the Springs story. It's a company history. The Springs Company. This will be. I don't know much about this company. It looks like they were maybe in South Carolina. Their first 100 years. I've sold several books like this, where the companies on their centennial or some 20, 50, 100 year celebration, they'll publish a book about their history. And I've had success selling these, and a lot of times they'll bring good money. This one I found some comps. It's about $20, so it's a nice find. Then here's kind of published by a newspaper for Frederick County, Maryland. Your life, your community. Kind of one of these photo history books. I actually found some of these. I think this $20. Yeah, for $1.50. Good find. And then one that I just picked up when I saw it. It was a Shopsmith power tool manual. This includes all the study course. I thought when I picked this up, I didn't even look for comps. I thought that all these lessons and things, I thought this might be a really high dollar. I think it's only like $10. So hey, still paid $1.50 for it. So that's a good find. Okay, so that was all from the thrift store. There was an estate sale right down the road. I was coming home from work and I saw this estate sale sign, so I had to stop. So I whipped in there. It was all crowded. This house went on forever. It was had the upstairs, had some stuff in the back, but then they had a sidewalk went around into a basement, and there were tons of books there. But unfortunately, most of the books that were in the basement on shelves, and it was a non-climate controlled basement, and all the books had that musky basement smell. So I just really didn't get any of the ones that were in the basement. I mean, I didn't see any killer ones down there, but I just couldn't. I just stay away from if it has that cigarette smoke or that old musky smell. I've done tricks before of putting them in bags with baking soda or dryer sheets, and I've had, maybe tune it back a little bit, but nothing just fixes that problem. If you get it, you just have to kind of say it smells. You have to, just it makes my nose itch just thinking about it. You have to just note it and sell it and be done with it. So I usually just avoid that. But I did find some books up in the main part of the house, and all their paperbacks were $1. Their hardbacks were $2. All the paperbacks, like there's a shop drawing for Shaker Iron. That's about a $10 book. Here's one that I picked up. This is only a $6 or $8 book on early American wood carving. Got it for $1. I liked it though. Then they had here's one on, design and figure carving. Again, it's only about an $8 book. I got it for $1. I just like the subject matter. Carving birds in wood. It's about $10. These things, when you get decoy books, sometimes they can be surprising. You'll pick some of them up and they're $6, $8, $10, and then you'll hit one. Maybe it's the particular artist, the wood carver is well known or something, and it'll be worth $50. So whenever I see something about carving birds or decoy carving, I look really hard at it, and you're usually never going to go wrong. It's just how much right are you going to go, right? So here's this one on whittling. Again, this is a good $10 book on this $12 book. Got it for $1 being soft cover. Then there's another one, soft cover on exotic duck decoys. All these soft cover ones were $1. This is $10, $12. So I was actually surprised. I thought this one would be worth more, but it has decoy patterns. I guess people can cut these out and make their decoys, whatever. Then there was here's another hardback, not a $10, $12 book, not a big dollar book, but I liked it. This artist in wood, more wood carving. Just thought it was a good genre. That's why I picked it up. And then probably the most valuable book was this, found at the sale. It's this Axes, American Axes. I've seen this sell 20 to 50, and it's all the same edition, so I don't know why the great disparity. I'm going to say this is, 20 to 30 bucks. Again, pay $2 for it. That's good. Now, the other cool, just really cool stuff I think I found at the sale. First off, there was I don't remember this. It's from the 80s, Questron, and it had a little manual to go with it. But this thing is unopened. Even though it's a little ratted out, a little bent, it's unused on the original board. So, and it comes with a manual. So I think I've seen these sell new, unused, for like 90 to 100 bucks. So even though this is ratted out on the board, it's not like pristine. You see it's broken there. I think the fact that it's unused, I'll be able to get 60 or 70 bucks for it. I paid $2 for that and the little book, so that was a really good find there. Then another thing that was bizarre, they had paper dolls. I bet they had hundreds of these. I thought they wanted $3 for all of them. I didn't have the time to really just go through them. I pulled a few, but the only one I bought was this Denim Dolls one. This is from like 1974. If you can see, this is still, it's new, it's unused in the original shrink wrap. A used one, I've seen this used for 15 bucks. So I think still in its original wrapper, I'll be able to get 20, maybe 25 for it. Paid $3, and man, dig that 1970s. If you didn't live it, you can get this, and it's just like you're there again. So that was cool. Then there was this coloring book. It's actually the Roosevelt Bears. I got this for 50 cents, and it was a 1990 publication, and they republished some old artwork, old stories about these Roosevelt Bears, and put it into a coloring book for 50 cents. I just thought that was cool. I think it'll sell, at least 10 bucks, maybe more. Then ultra cool. Here's Whitman Publishing. It's a Night Before Christmas soft cover book, and you can see this is the classic Santa story, and it's 1949 or 1946 one. Let me see if I can see it. 1949, Whitman Publishing, and I've seen this this type of thing sell $30. I mean, and I got this again for 50 cents. So that was a really good find. I think I'll get $30 for that one. And then the last thing from the estate sale, from all the stuff that I got going on here, I'm not sure what this is. A paste without paste Western. It's a 1951 from a Sawfield, but look at it has these like shiny sheets, and then it's got the full color stuff, and then they paste them on, and all the pages are there. None of them are used. It was unused. There's obviously tanning on the pages, but subject matter 1951, all there, and 50 cents. I thought that was a good find too. So I don't have a price for this yet. I'm thinking I can at least get $20 for it. So I think that's cool. That was the last thing at the estate sale. So random stop worked good, and that's the haul from one thrift store stop and one estate sale stop. I'm so behind on listing. I've got to buckle down and list. So I hope you're having good luck finding good stuff. I hope you found the things that I've got here useful, informative, enjoyed it. Again, subscribe. I look forward to your comments, and be careful out there. Talk to you soon. Bye.